Hi students, I hope you understood what we have discussed in the previous session, and today we are going to discuss about the other topic which we are familiar about the topic from class 5th or 6th onwards. You are keep on learning about this. So now in your class, so girls and boys, they're not only boys, not only girls, together, boys and girls. Okay. Next, in the school, if you take, that is boys in a class, boys and girls. In a school, if you take teachers, that is male and female, sirs, madams, gents and ladies. Next, when you go beyond that, if you go to zoo park, there are so many types of animals. Tigers, lions, giraffe, these such monkeys, gorilla, these all, okay, chimpanzee, deers, these all types of animals are there. Then in the universe, there are so many, like stars. Then those stars which are very far, which will be twinkling and which will be shining up, which appears in the night time, but daytime we have a big star, that is sun, that is a planets. Okay, so variety types of various things we can see, various things can be seen. And in your house, the households are in different categories. Okay, so in that, now see the things which we have seen in different modes, different types. Okay, that is one. And a written part, when we are writing, we use pencils, pens, erasers. Pencils, pens and erasers. So now here I am holding some markers. Just look at these markers. I have orange 2 and blue 2, yellow 2. So these are all the markers, but depend on the color we are segregating. Depend on the color. But all this belongs to the same category, that is markers. These are all belongs to the same category, they are the markers. Okay, similarly books. In a library, if you go to library, each almirah, each shelf is separately written. The books kept arranged. The books will be arranged in each shelf based on the number of books and name of the books, subject, like all mathematics books in the one shelf, all science books in one almirah, like that social and physical education, English, novels, different types of books can be found in the library. So these are all, books is one category. Again in the books, we segregate based on the subject, science, mathematics, English, physical education, so and etc. Okay. So these are the markers. These are the same type. Now, now you see, when I take 2 blue markers and 1 black. 2 blue markers, 1 black. Which is more quantity? Which is more in quantity? So blue is more in quantity. That is 2. 1 is more. What we are doing by taking like this, 2 blue and 1 black. What we are doing? We are comparing. We are comparing which is more and which is less. Which is more and which is less. Now you see, if I take these are markers, and if I take another one, what you can say, books. So here these are the books. Or these two belongs to the same category. Books and markers will belongs to the same category? No. These are not belongs to the same category. These are not the same category. These are not the same category. Okay. Books is separate. Markers are separate. So when we can compare, when they belongs to the same category, same type, same kind, when they belongs to the same category, same kind, same type, then only we can compare. So comparing. What we are comparing? Some quantity we are comparing. If the same kind. So today's topic is comparing quantities. What is today's topic? Comparing quantities. We are comparing which one is more, which one is less. In which way we compare? In the previous classes we learned a term, ratio. Previous classes we learned a term, a word, ratio. What is that? A ratio. So today's topic is comparing quantities. In that, the first one is ratio. What is that? Ratio. Comparison between two quantities of same kind. Comparison between two quantities of same kind. So ratio symbol is to. How do you read as? Is to. Comparison between two quantities of same kind. Comparison between two quantities of same kind is called ratio. Now, when we see this ratio here, how do you represent? Just now I asked, 2 blue markers, 1 black. So here 1:2. Example, 1:2. Then another example can be given. Example, number of students to the girls, number of students to the boys, number of girls to the number of boys. How you will represent number of? So in your class there are 40 people in your class, then 25 girls, 15 boys. How do you represent the ratio? Boys to the girls, then the boys number should come first, girls number should come next. If the same thing, if they ask ratio between the boys to the total number of strength, then boys is 15 is 2. The comparison is nothing but comparison between two quantities of same kind. Okay, comparison, it's a ratio. Ratio term is also comes from rational means what? Which gives a quantity, quotient 1/4. Quotient, rational number, how do you represent? In the form of P by Q. So here 1:2, even this can be written as 1/2. The comparison 1 out of 2 like this. So 1:2. So comparison between two quantities of same kind, 1:2. So you can even represent in the fractional form, rational. From the word rational only, the term ratio came. So comparison between two quantities of same kind. The symbol for ratio is to two dots, one below the other, is to. So when another example, number of girls to the number of boys in a class. Example, number of girls is to number of boys. Number of girls to the number of boys in a class. So that is also, so different types of examples can be given to find for the ratio. And pencils you have, pens you have, erasers you have. So number of pens to the number of pencils, number of pencils to the number of erasers, and number of erasers to the total number of things. But the quantity which you are comparing, comparison between the quantities of same kind. Okay, so when we compare, first we have to see whether are they belongs to same kind or not. Why I am saying same kind? Sometimes I traveled distance 250 kilometers. He traveled meter. So here meter, kilometer. That is a quantity. The units are, one is small unit, another one is big unit. So you need to convert them into the same unit. Then we can compare. Then only we can compare. So ratio does not contain any units. Ratio does not contain any units. That you have to remember. No units for a ratio. No units for ratio. Because 1 is to 2. When we write 2 by 4, cancellation form. So we are simplifying. That's why comparison between two quantities of same kind. Suppose you are comparing rupees, you have to compare only with rupees or pies after conversion. You are comparing the humans like boys and girls, then, or that is unit, same kind. Boys and girls, a human category. Okay, so that's why ratio does not contain any units. Ratio does not contain any units. No units for the ratio. Next, we have one more term, percent. 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 P-E-R-C-E-N-T. Percent. Per 100. Per 100. The symbol for percent is, observe it, divided by symbol is slight difference than this. It is a cross line. It is a slanting line, cross line. So percent. How? 2%. Meaning is what? 2 out of 100. 2 out of 100. 3%. 3 out of 100. 4%. 4 out of 100. 5%. 5 out of 100. 15%. 15 out of 100. 20%. 20 out of 100. 20 out of 100. So here 2%. Example 2%, which is nothing but 2 by 100. 2 by 100. Next one, you see 3%. Another example, 3% if you take 3 by 100. Next one, if you take 72%, which is can be written as 72 by 100. 72 by 100. Observe it. But per 100 out of 100, how many? That is represented as percent. Suppose in your marks you have scored 40 out of 100. That means your score is 40% out of 100. 40% means 40 out of 100. In a mathematics, suppose if you score 99 by 100 means I got 99% in mathematics. Suppose if you get 100%, 100 on 100, then what is the percentage? 100%. 100%. So there is one and only one subject which can be scored maximum number of people, that is only mathematics, 100%. Guarantee that if you prepare well, then you will be scoring 100%. The effort must be in such a way that you have to put lots of effort to reach 100%. 100%. So most of the times your relatives or somebody may be asking you what is your percentage in half yearly examination or term examination. Then immediately what you have to say, you have to calculate for 100 how many I got. Suppose you got mathematics 82 out of 100, then what is your percentage? 82%. In English 85, if it is there, then 85%. 85 out of 100, 85%. So that is about the percentage per 100. Now you see here relation between percent and ratio. Both you observe it here, percent and ratio here. So percent, 2%. 2%. How you are writing? 2 by 100. 2 by 100. So, or you can write even this 2 is to 100. 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 2% is equals to 2 by 100, which is equals to 2 is to 100. Even we can represent like this also, 2%. 2%. That is. So here 2% is equals to 2 by 100. 2 is to 100. Suppose if you take 4% or 16% or 80%, 80% if you take, then you will write as 80 by 100 is equals to 80 is to 100. This is how you represent the percentage into the fraction, that in the form of ratio. Now you look at this, observe it carefully. Now one more I will explain, that is, suppose in a class example, there are there are 50 students in a class. Out of that 30 girls. Find the ratio of girls to boys. Observe the question carefully. What is the question? There are 50 students in a class. Out of that 30 girls. Find the ratio of girls to boys. How many students are there actually in the class? 50 students are there. In that how many girls are there? 30 are there. So ratio of girls to boys. That means, do you know the boys' strength? Yes. How can you find out? By subtracting, you are right. By subtracting 30 girls from the total strength, that is 50 minus 30 will give you, you will get the strength of the boys. That is, so here, which is equals to, here total number of students 50, total 50 students are there, and girls how many are there? 30. Boys how many are there? 50 minus 30 will give you 20. 50 minus 30 will give you 20. So this is 20. Now ratio he is asking, what is the ratio of girls to the boys? So first girls has to come, then you have to write boys. So ratio is equals to, what is the first strength? That is girls. He is asking girls to boys. 30 is to 30 is to 30 is to 20. 30 is to 20. This is how we represent ratio. We are comparing comparison between two quantities of same kind. Comparison between two quantities of same kind. The symbol for ratio is to. The next 1 is to 2. Example, number of girls to the number of boys. Okay. So I gave one example with that. Percent means per 100. The symbol is this one per 100. It's a slight difference between division divided by symbol and the percent symbol. Next one more you see. Example 2%. That meaning is what? 2 out of 100. 2 by 100. 2% is nothing but 2 by 100. 3% is nothing but 3 by 100. 72% is nothing but 72 by 100. 80% is nothing but 80 by 100, which can be written even in the form of ratio, that is 80 is to 100, 2 is to 100. This is how we represent. So we already learned in the previous classes how to represent ratio, how to convert the ratio into the form of percentage. If the denominator is 100, then we say percent, 2%. If it is 4 by 100, we write 4%. If it is 6 by 100, then 6%. Now, we are moving to the another concept in this festival season. Now, Dasara festival season, and nowadays we are saying that is ads in TV, Amazon shopping deal, that is what you can say, Santoshala Talupulu Terchukunnavi. Okay, what does that mean? Means your happiness is, for your happiness the doors are open. That means at the low cost you may be getting the things in online shopping. So online shopping. So in that festival season, even if you go around a walk, now don't go outside due to the situation. So when you see outside in the festival time, we have seen most of the shops, they'll be keeping some banners, okay, attractive pictures, and what are those all things, even in the mobile shop or cloth, anywhere where some festival season. What is that? Yes, you are right. Discount. Yes, the word discount. The word is what? Discount. So, people generally, what do they think? Discount means, yes, we are getting at the low cost. We are getting at the low cost. We can rush and we can purchase. But before purchasing, there is a small suggestion to you all. Before purchasing anything, if the person is giving discount, that means you have to be careful. Think about the quality of the product. Quality of the product also should be in the mind. Okay. Now, quantity, that is a discount. What exactly discount? Suppose I prepared like a factory manufactured some items. A mobile cost is rupees 20,000. Mobile cost is rupees 20,000. The manufacturing, MP, marked price, we call it as marked price. So marked price, even if you purchase a soap or a toothpaste, whatever it is, on that it will be written. What will be written? How many of you read after purchasing any article? So in that, inclusive all taxes. Inclusive all taxes. Okay, this all will be written. So this all together, the cost is that. So marked price and sale price, two will be there. Marked price and sale price. So suppose 100 rupees article, if I am selling at 80, that means how much is reduced to you? 20 rupees is reduced. So that 20 is called discount. 20 is called discount. Why do I get any profit? If I give 100 rupees article for 80 rupees, do I get profit? May or may not. That profit will be looked after by the business people. They analyze, then they announce. but no one will sell at the loss. No one will sell at the loss. That's why discount. Okay, now we do not deviate the topic. Discount is the reduction or reducing. So discount is reduction on the marked price. Reduction on the marked price. So marked price means which will be marked on the article. Maybe a cost printed on that. That is a shirt cost or a pant cost or a book or mobile or a TV, whatever it is, marked price. So on that marked price, reduction on the marked price, how much we are reducing, that is called discount. How much we are reducing, that is called discount. So discount is equals to marked price minus sale price. Discount is equal to marked price minus sale price. So discount, marked price shortly we denote with MP and sale price shortly we denote with SP. Marked price and sale price are selling price. Observe it. Discount is equal to marked price or sale price. So discount is nothing but the reduction on the marked price. Suppose an article is for 1000 rupees. If they reduced 100 rupees and they gave to you, that is 1900 is the sale price for him, and you purchase. For you it is a cost price. For you purchase. For you it is the cost price. And he sold. For him it is the sale price, selling price. So how much he gave discount? 100 rupees he gave discount. 100 rupees he gave discount. So discount is equal to marked price minus sale price. Marked price minus sale price. So discount is equals to marked price shortly we write as MP and sale price shortly we write as SP. So next, what percentage? Most of the times we have seen the percentage of discounts. Some shops they will be giving 2%, flat 2% discount, 10% discount, flat 20% discount, and some shops they will be writing up to 65% discount. Up to, you see here, up to, the word up to is nothing but it may be 1%, maybe 0.5% or even 65%. So up to means it can be anything based on the cost, based on the article what you are purchasing, and based on its cost they might have given discount. So up to 65%, meaning is it may be 1% or maybe 2%, maybe 3%. Okay. So discount is nothing but reduction on the marked price. Reduction on the marked price. So reduction on the marked price. How much he is reducing, that is called reduction. How much he is reducing, that is called reduction. Observe it here. Suppose MP, discount is equals to, example, discount is equals to marked price. If it is 100 rupees, I'll write here, if marked price MP is equals to, MP marked price is equals to 250, then marked price is equals to 250, sale price SP is equals to 150. SP is equals to 150. Then how much discount he got? How much discount? Discount is equals to, tell me how much he got discount. Market price is 250 and he sold the article for 150 rupees. What is the discount? He got MP minus sale price. So market price minus sale price, if you subtract, you will get 100 rupees. You will get 100 rupees. This is rupees. Now that is the discount. Next one you see, percent. How much percent you got? So discount percent always calculated on marked price. Discount percent always calculated on marked price. Calculated on marked price only. Marked price only. So discount percent is calculated always on marked price only. Marked price only. So discount percent, how much percent? Here it is only amount, but what is the percent? So how much discount you got by marked price into 100? How much discount you got by marked price into 100? That is a discount percent. So discount percent is always, discount percent means it is always calculated on marked price. It is always calculated on marked price. Discount percent always calculated on its marked price. On its marked price only. Now you see discount percent, if you calculate D percent, if you calculate here, what is the discount he got? 100 by what is the market price here? Market price is 250. Observe it. This is 250 into 100. So discount percent, how much he got? Sale price. So discount he got as 100 rupees. Discount he got. Discount percent 100 by 250 into 100. This is the selling price. So discount percent is always calculated on market price only. Discount percent is always calculated on market price only. So market price is how much? 250, and discount he got 100 rupees. So 100 by 250 into 100. Now you see 10 10 you can cancel 10 10 and 25 ones are 25, 4s are 100. So which 4 into 10 he gave us 40% discount. What is the discount percent? 40%. What is the discount percent he got? 40% discount he got in this. Okay, so what we have discussed in the today's class, we discussed about how to compare. What is the comparison? That is nothing but the ratio, with comparison between two quantities. How to represent the ratio? That is by using the symbol is to, and percent meaning is per 100. That is symbol is per percent is this one, 2%, 2 by 100, 3 by 100, like this. Discount, reduction on the market price. How much we are reducing on the market price? That is called discount. So discount is equals to market price minus sale price. Discount is equals to MP minus SP. Shortly we write as MP. It's not the member of parliament. MP, market price and sale price. Discount is equals to discount percent is equals to discount by MP into 100. And even we have seen one example for each category, that is how to represent the ratio, how to find the discount percent, how to find the ratio, and percent how to represent. Is it clear, student? The next we will continue in the next class. Today's topic is comparison, comparing quantities. Right? I hope it is clear. Thank you.